Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So I'm about to let you guys know what's going down out here in these motor streets, man. So I had the pleasure of seeing that Daytona King today, man. Yes, this right here is the brand new, all new 2023, you know what I'm saying, Daytona King, man. Now, a lot of people may say, well, what is the King? What trim level is that? You know what I'm saying? Some people are not probably that deep into every trim level, because you're going to have the Challenger is going to come with the, you know, the Ghost. You know, you can only get the Ghost in the Challenger, and you can only get the King Daytona in the Charger. So pretty much both of them are red eyes. So red eye everything. So if you want a Hellcat Hemi with 807 horsepower, 6.2 liter V8 with a supercharger slapped on the top of it, you would love this Daytona King, man. This is one of the most beautiful cars in person, man. You have the pinstripes, you have all the accents of a Hellcat, you have the wide body, you have the rims, you have the tires, you have the brakes. The Brembo SRT brakes on there, man, are amazing. Just this thing is just a beast in person, man. I couldn't believe I went to the dealership today and I had the pleasure of seeing this car with my own two eyes up close and personal when I walked out the door after I had just asked the car salesman, did they have one? This was just a complete shock to me. I felt like a kid in the candy store, man. This was an amazing experience because I never seen one. Like, I have been seeing them all over the internet, all over the channels, the bloggers, the vloggers, and then I finally caught up to one. Now, I can't promise you how long this car is going to be around. So they're going to start at 100K, but we don't know how far the markup is going to go once they put on the dealership. We don't know if they're going to go sticker or higher. Now, I did have the pleasure to see a Challenger at sticker price, and it was a jailbreak. Now the King Daytona, I'm pretty sure you can jailbreak it. You know, I mean, if they allow you to do it, you probably can jailbreak it. I don't see why not. But it was just awesome that I had a chance to see that Hellcat, man, because right now we are making history. Mopar is making history. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, they're all making history with these Hellcats. You're not going to be able to get this in the future anytime soon, in the near future, should I say, with muscle cars. You know, that's a sad day, because I know we're going to be going to like EV and hybrid and you know, stuff like that. They're talking about this e-fuel and hydrogen or something like that, hydro or hydrogen type of gas that's non-pollution with e-fuel that Stellantis is trying out. So hopefully they can save the Hellcats and the Hemi V8s for all the huge muscle car guys out there and everybody that just love the V8s. Now, if they can get close to, let's say, the EV sounding like a Hemi, you know, they put the artificial sound, or the V6 get it to be like 80%, 90% sounding like a Hemi, I think it would be more acceptable for the fans. You know, so they have to do it for the fans, but that is the new direction. These are all going to be like twin turbo Hurricane engines. Inline 6 come like a year or two from now. I'm thinking they're gonna start next year. I don't think they're gonna force it on us for like 2 years. I think a lot of those Hemi V8s and these Hellcats are gonna sell deep into 2024. I mean, they're gonna be on back order, you know, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna be still out in the middle of next year before they just completely force, you know, inline, you know, 6 Hurricane engine. But I like I said before in one of my videos, guys, I am open to hearing it and seeing it. Like today, I was talking to the car salesman. The guy was like, yo, you sure you don't want to trade up? You sure you don't want to? I say, man, I do, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm kind of waiting on the EV. I'm gonna be honest. I really want to see. I'm so excited and I'm so ready to see what this EV can do, because it have, at the same time, it's a lot of people that's knocking it, and it's a lot of people that's like, hey, you know, I would be willing to give it a try. You know, it's a cool looking futuristic muscle car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people are not gonna, they're not buying the whole e-muscle thing, the electric muscle EV muscle car thing. They're not buying it. They feel like it's nothing if it don't have the engine in there. And I seen where they were running tests on an electrified engine, on an electrified Hemi engine. So we're gonna see if the middle of this year, let's say we get more towards like September, October, you know, around that time frame, will we have a e-fuel? Will they be able to say the Hemi V8s? Because I think right now it's just month to month and year to year. I don't even really think anything is really officially written in stone, because just last year they said they weren't going to make any more Hellcat Durangos, and now look, we still got Hellcat Durangos. So it's like, okay, I'm a little confused now. So I'm torn between the two. So I'm like, okay, so do you upgrade now, or do you wait to next year to see if they're really going to keep their word this time? Stellantis, because Dodge can only do what the boss tells them. You get what I'm saying? So it's I feel like a lot of other muscle car guys. I mean, yes, the King Daytona is a masterpiece. It's beautiful. In person, man, it just blew me away, because I think I was so excited, because I felt like I was one of the first people there to date to actually see this SRT Hellcat Redeye King Daytona, man. This is a Redeye. So it's gonna, if you're thinking about trying to run it with a Hellcat, man, I would not do it. If you see King Daytona on the side of that car, do not race it, bro. If you're in the Hellcat and down, you're gonna have to have another Redeye or a Demon. And then if it's jailbroke, now you're gonna add, I don't know, bro. I don't know how much more power, to be honest. You can probably have 50 to probably like 100 more horsepower in that thing, man. So you can be looking at like 907 horsepower probably in the King Daytona, probably coming from the factory, because it's jailbroken and they're unlocking all the features and it don't have nothing to hold it back. So the car probably can get up to what, like 220? That's gonna be crazy. Like, I really want to know what that jailbreak does, man. Do it just eliminate all boundaries on the engine? Like, what does it do? Like, I just hear it all the time, jailbreak, but nobody really touches on what it really does. I think I'm gonna do a little more study, a little more research to see what do it really unlock, you know, because going into the future with EVs, from what I'm hearing, you're gonna have to pay to unlock features on your new EV chargers. So let's say if you want to unlock more horsepower, or you want to unlock more features to use on the car, or I'm hearing that's going to be like a paywall there, or you're going to have a subscription, or I don't know how true that is, which is, I do not want no restrictions on my car. Like, why would I have to pay to unlock more horsepower? Like, if I'm at, let's say 450 horsepower, you might have to pay X amount of dollars to get it at 550. And you're like, man, why don't it just come with that? And then, you know, you're going to have the aftermarket people that's going to be like, well, I can do it. Hey, I can hack into the system and give you more horsepower, but then you might void your warranty by doing that. So we don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. But this right here was a great experience today, man. I was kind of excited to see a King Daytona. That was crazy. And the next video I'm probably going to drop tomorrow is I had the pleasure to see a Ghost Challenger. Yes, a black Ghost Challenger. But that video is going to drop later. But right now, it's about that King Charger Daytona Redeye Hellcat with 807 horsepower, man. That is crazy. And I wish they would have dropped Redeye Trackhawk and the Redeye Durango. I don't know, man. These are the arguments that's coming in the near future. So we're gonna have those debates as well, because I'm wondering, like, why didn't we get those to just go all the way out? You know, that's just how I feel though. If we're gonna go out with a bang and we're gonna just eliminate all Hemis, why not just go all the way out, bro? Why not just drop the Redeye Hellcat engine and everything? The 300, the Charger, the Challenger, the Ram, the Durango, you know, the Trackhawks, the Jeep Grands. You know what I'm saying? The even the Rubicons, the 392s, why those ain't got Hellcats engines in them? You know what I'm saying? Go all out. That's all I'm saying. You know, Chrysler should just go all Chrysler, Dodge, just Mopar, period. Anything with a Mopar, go all out, man, because this right here, we're going into the new generation, the new era, and it's going to be crazy with all this EV, high tech, I seen those new engines, those Hurricane engines, bro. I just see it's a lot of trouble to fix by the way the engine was designed, inline engine, and all I can hope is when I look at it that it's enough room to repair and it's easy. I don't want, like, right now, I feel like the Hemis, you can get down in there and, you know, change what you need to change and just keep it pushing. Now, these Hurricane twin turbo engines, you're gonna have to take loose a lot more stuff to get to the part that you want to. Just by me looking at the picture, it looks like it's gonna be a pain, and then you know what. So I don't know, man. But man, later, man, we're gonna jump into that Ghost, and I'm gonna tell you guys how excited I was about that one as well, man. So you guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these motor streets. Thank you and peace.